Hello and welcome to our reviews. Today we're reviewing the Game of Thrones 7-inch Iron Throne replica. So yeah, this is essentially just a 7-inch statue of the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones, which is a pretty cool chair as far as chairs go. There's also a 14-inch version of this, but I believe it's over twice as expensive and it's also more difficult to find. But it's still pretty cool, and if you like the way the Iron Throne looks, then you should be satisfied with this. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the sculpt and the paint and all sorts of details like that. Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Here, of course, we have the Iron Throne. Here is the new Game of Thrones Dark Horse figures, which are way too big for this throne. And here's a standard Marvel Legends size 6-inch figure, which is also too big for the throne. If you got the 14-inch Iron Throne, that might be big enough to have them all sort of in the display. Of course, the Game of Thrones figures can't sit down, but I think that would work out alright. However, the throne is pretty much the right size for Marvel Universe figures and other 3 3/4-inch figures. So, if you have like some custom 3 3/4-inch Game of Thrones figures, or if you really want Wolverine to be the protector of the realm and sit upon the Iron Throne and things like that, then that will work. But otherwise, it shall be an empty throne. Anyway, let's get all these out of here and just look at the throne. Moving on to our 360 spin, here you can see the Iron Throne. It is, of course, composed of lots of swords, sort of meshed together, supposedly melted together by dragon fire. But whatever the case may be, it is made up of lots of swords, and it is a fairly intimidating and cool-looking chair. It's on a big sort of stone circular base. On the back it does say Game of Thrones. Now I'm not sure why it says it on the back and not the front. That's probably my biggest complaint, is that if you're going to put a name tag on something, you should probably put it where people will actually see it. Because unless you've got this in a rotating thing, right, like I have it right now, you're never going to see the name tag. Anyway, it's all painted very well. Of course, it's mostly just different shades of gray and things like that. It's just a big pile of metal, essentially. It's made out of resin. It's actually surprisingly heavy. I guess it's because it's completely solid and of reasonable size, but it's pretty heavy. And it, overall, is a very nice-looking piece. Unfortunately, the throne has no articulation, because that wouldn't make any sense, and there are no other accessories to go with the throne. So let's go ahead and just look at the packaging. Packaging-wise, the Iron Throne comes in this fairly big box. Game of Thrones 7-inch Iron Throne replica, picture of the throne there. On sides, has a little description of the throne, and then on the back, it has a shot of the throne from all 3 angles. Being a big windowless box, it's not good for enter out of package display, but that's not uncommon for statues and things of that nature. So, yeah, Iron Throne. Alright, that wraps it up for the Iron Throne, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.